Right, lads.
Yeah.
Looking good, mate.
Can you see it, yeah?
Yeah. That's it. That's that. You just said I'm only doing one shoot.
Yeah.
Move that down a little bit. Get a better angle.
Shall I do the tuning? I'm just posting it out, Mike, but
yeah.
do the shot, yeah?
Feedback. That's that. You just said I'm only doing one shoot.
Yeah.
Right. I'll just see whether I've got the camera that way. Right. Good.
Rock and roll now, rock and roll.
Is that getting anywhere?
That's right, that's not so over it. So dear boy. It's on wisdom, scanner 360, eyes laid on rest out, on a lost in a mystery, clarity cast your eyes, a long while out as the night one flies, send the mightiest talents to find lift from the mist of galactic and glider to reform the stars of a lost constellation, straight to the heart with a wise citation. No remorse, no regrets, no. Worse than led to the best one, yeah. Your light is on a return, will be the full set to you. Worse than led to the best one, yeah. And I was cold to you, knocked you out of your guide. See there behind the truth in hindsight. All along your lost lights are lighting the way. With me you'll see them back in the range. Wisdom, so says the eagle, sees at night through the upheaval in silent flight. No, this plight is just a stage we all must face, yeah. Before the great change, before the greatest change. Oh, wonder, swear lights inside, don't you forget. The worst that led to the best one, yeah. No remorse, no regrets, no. The worst that led to the best one, yeah. No fear, yeah, we saw. What is so fear, don't weep no more. Oh, heads on wisdom, run scanner 360, eyes laid down, rest on, someone lost in a mystery, ratatouille. clarity, don't cast your eyes. And long while out as a night one fly, la 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 la, on the day dawn. Send the mightiest, not tall as the vine dinder. Lift from the mist of fire, galactic and glided return to the former stars of a lost constellation. Straight to the heart, not a wise citation. No remorse, no regrets, no. Worse than led to the best one, yeah. Your light is an return, gonna be the full set. Your chedonga, oh, the worse than led to the best one, yeah. As I was called to you, knocked you out your guide. See there behind the truth in hindsight. All along your those lights, they were lighting the way. Oh, with me you'll see them back in the range one day. So says the eagle sees the night through the people in silent plight. Though your pride is just a stage that would almost face before any great change, before the greatest change. But down on it, so your lights inside, and don't you forget on there. You're the worst and led to the best one yet now. Whatever, no remorse, no regrets. So the worst and led to the best one yet now. No, 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 fear, here is so. What there's so fear don't need no more. And some wisdom. Got a 360. Yeah, and I know.
Slightly confusing, having the feedback. Nice.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
First iLogica live on YouTube.
Life was wonderful, full spectacle.
Yeah. We've got the globe.
Unbelievable.
There we go. Thanks very much for tuning in. If you're still here, I don't know whether we could do a little bit something else. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
What else could we do? We've got this there. You've done your song. What was the song called?
Noctua.
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 Noctua, as in you are knocked, or Noctua, or Noctua.
It's the alphabet. Noctua, the constellation, a star constellation called Noctua.
Is there?
Well, it's not recognised anymore, so it's bringing it back.
Okay.
And it's also a song to bring the spirit of wisdom and insight, so you can see into what's actually really happening and understand what what to do with it.
Sophia.
Sophia,
Yeah.
spirit, man.
The spirit of it there. And what's the Chochma, I think it is in Hebrew.
This is it, yeah.
Like that.
Chochma, that's what it's called.
Yeah. Divine wisdom, that's what we need.
Yeah.
What can we do? Quickly.
Random tune.
Random tune? Yeah. Have you got another tune you can do?
Yeah.
Let me try and get this somewhere. It's never recovered from this thing has never recovered from being taken down the road on the carnival day. It was spherical at one point.
Quando ti tomas suena tuya, sweet tu era te cuentan. Ah 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 la dina.
Oh, the days when you were smoking. The good old days. That's,
Wow, that sounds good.
yeah. We're still being alive. We're still being alive too. Mm. Yeah, I might be next in the hot bath after you then. So yeah, I'm thinking I might grab a book of poetry or something. I could do like a poem sitting in between.
Yeah. Onde serrano bede borre to sten chip para te pe carata stoya ora do ero sono la do tu sorada de pause pero pause pardor la de sono tu gana gana te You are one part tradition and a centrillion version. Yet I was always happy on shore till a song made certain. Yet I offer my say yeah to the will of the birds. There are forces to help that, yeah, force we deserve. The more that you know them, the more you project them. Who serve the earth, yes sir, the earth serves and protects them. Some for the kudos, profit of fame. Kudos to you, those, yeah. What does I do for no gain? Yo, the more that you know them, yo, the more you project them. Who serve the earth, yes sir, the earth serves and protects them. Serves and protects them. You're one part your mission, Anna. Oh, your many diversion. There is no wrong road to those with the gold. There be your little necessary little excursion up for myself to the will of the verse, to have you, to hold you. Yo, for better or worse, I shall only surrender to the endless metamorphosis. So this, the boundless fields of transformation. Now there be no hypnosis for the kudos, the prophet of fame. Kudos to you, those do for no gain. The more that you know them, sway, the more that you project them. You serve the earth, yes sir, the earth serves and protects them. Bones and bones, they don't, I know. What part of booze, ratare por and fueras undo, undo. Can't do your work no more. It's not a reason that we're living for. Go work your city again. Translate what life away, you just say you're winner. Life has more value. Road trying to ride those life away you from the truth. Can't no life for us, so what for don't believe it, bitch. So many people misdirected and deceived when everyone's alive with an amazing gift. These gifts come together now without a soul will lift it. Get out of a routine, no sins, no implements, and so we'd have more time for the define your natural silence. Oh, with the opportunity to people realize their ability. Help me out of this enigma ride, so we can find out why we're really alive. All of something we can give to the process of existence. We just need the courage now for strengthening the powers of resistance. So we're resistance to everyone's alive. Whoa, that amazing gift, yeah. We put us like together. Whoa, your dark cloud lifts here. The cloud of millions doing what they don't want to. Where is ya? Eradicate your darkness. Find out what it is you love to do. Whoa-ba-doo-doo. Happy birthday, Mila. Happy birthday, Katie. What is arena? More people realizing, yeah, this life said it's up to them doing like that. time to take a more control. God is fine, you go. We all have a thing where we could bring some good day, some good day. Deep down sight for the strength to do what you should. Yeah, you should have done. Cause everyone shines out an amazing gift. What do this? We put our lives together, da da da. Yeah, and the whole of the lives here. Everyone working on what makes them thrive. Say the people are giving and receiving a little more now. And they will be truly alive, but they don't look what they put. Stop, don't power. Up to the pass in the news. Oh, don't bow. Don't bow to what's going on out there, thing. Oh, it's an illusion that is gonna fucking die. It's only our belief in it that's keeping it alive. Watch it out, yeah. Life is more than these lies that I did now. And then my lies are gonna fade out. It'll get shoulder with a new time rise. A new time rise. Run a new time rise. And a new time rise. Up to the door. Up to the new time rise. So it is. You got a poem, Doc?
Yeah, I was thinking of reading one of these. Actually.
What are they? What about that? Let's see.
What about that?
How's about that?
How's about it then? What's that? Well, what have we got here? That's not what it's in. Oh, the Laughing Song. There you go. By
Laughing Song.
The Laughing Song.
Ah!
By William Blake. When the green woods laugh with the voice of joy, and the dimpling stream runs laughing by, when the air does laugh with our merry wit, and the green hill laughs with the noise of it, when the meadow laugh with lively green, and the grasshopper laughs in the merry scene, when Mary and Susan and Emily with their sweet round mouths sing ha ha he, when the painted birds laugh in the shade, when our table with cherries and nuts is spread, come live and be merry and join with me to sing the sweet chorus of ha ha he. That's a bit of our William Blake there, from the Songs of Innocence and Experience. I don't know now. Like now, I'm stuck with you, aren't I? Really, because they've all gone inside. So I'll find another one for you. Oh, there we are. Look, that seems apt. The Garden of Love. I went to the Garden of Love and saw that what I had never seen. A chapel was built in the midst where I used to play on the green, and the gates of this chapel were shut, and thou shalt not writ over the door. So I turned to the Garden of Love that so many sweet flowers bore, and I saw it was filled with graves and tombstones where flowers should be, and priests in black gowns were walking their rounds and binding with briars my joys and desires. Ooh, that sends shivers up my spine. It's all very spooky. There we are. You can't see, but there's a lovely picture of that he should draw with it. So this is live from our back garden, which is now become the stage of our desires. So has anybody else got anything I can read out there? I can't just do William Blake all night, Someone find us a book. Or something, I don't know. Or maybe Maya's got a poem. Or something to read. I hope you like our little setup. We've got all sorts of dangly bits. This dangly bit got a bit excitable, so I had to put it away, but... Oh, hello. You found something for us?
Wordsworth.
Oh, Wordsworth, there we go. See, not only Sir Ian McKellen can read out Wordsworth. Why doesn't it change in colour? Oh, there you go. Oh, there's fancy. Who'd have thought it? Let's see if I can find some. Oh god, they're all like 800 words, 800 stanzas long. Let's see if I can find something short. Wordsworth didn't do short, obviously. The idiot boy. That sounds like me. Oh, there we go. This seems apt. William Wordsworth, lines written in early spring, because it is, early spring. I heard 1,000 blended notes, while in a grove I sat reclined. I should do it with northern accent, because he was northern, wasn't he? I heard 1,000 blended notes, while in a grove I sat reclined, in that sweet mood where pleasant thoughts bring sad thoughts to the mind. To her fair works did nature link the human soul that through me ran, and much it grieved my heart to think what man has made of man. Through primrose tufts in that sweet bower the periwinkle trailed its wreaths, and 'tis my faith that every flower enjoys the air it breathes. The birds around me hopped and played, their thoughts I cannot measure, but the least motion which they made, it seemed a thrill of pleasure. The budding twigs spread out their fan to catch the breezy air, and I must think, do all I can, that there was pleasure there. If I these thoughts may not prevent, if such be of my creed the plan, have I not reason to lament what man has made of man? Oh yes, well quite. In these times you start to think, what has man made of man? Right, pig's ear of it, I think my grandma would have said. Let's have a look, anything else. I'm not sitting at a yew tree, so I'm not going to do that one. I'm doing my best northern accent because I think Wordsworth were northern.
Was it? Good man. Good
well,
man.
He used to wander over hill and dale, didn't he? So.
Good lad.
Which I think were probably Yorkshire Dales.
Yeah, I bet Yorkshire pudding.
Well, he certainly liked, what was it, where was, oh god. He started the National Parks movement, didn't he?
Really?
Yeah.
Shit, so.
He was Cumberland.
Cumberland.
You know. No, it's Cumberland.
But
But yeah, like northwest. He was Cumbria.
Cumbria.
Yeah, and the Dales, the lakes, Lake districts and stuff. That was his haunting ground, and he petitioned for it to become a national park because he was concerned about like the encroaching industrialisation coming in from.
I never knew that. I would have guessed him as
Yeah, I think so. Anyway. Well, I think that's the thing, because I think it's usually because often his works are read by, people, What are you saying?
Well, that's what I'm trying to do.
Oh yeah,
I'm just following Wordsworth.
I like the sound of this one. Strange fits. This is called strange fits of passion I have known. Strange fits of passion I have known, and I will dare to tell, but in the lover's ear alone, what once to me befell. When she I loved was strong and gay, and like a rose in June, I to her cottage bent my way beneath the evening moon. Upon the moon I fixed my eye, all over the wide lea. My horse trudged on, and we drew nigh those paths so dear to me. And now we reached the orchard plot, and as we climbed the hill, towards the roof of Lucy's cot, the moon descended still. In one of those sweet dreams I slept, kind nature's gentlest boon, and all the while my eyes I kept on the descending moon. My horse moved on, oof after oof. He raised and never stopped. When down behind the cottage roof, at once the planet dropped. What fond and wayward thoughts will slide into a lover's head? Oh, mercy, to myself I cried, if Lucy should be dead. I get that feeling quite a lot. This is a song. You should try and turn this one into a song, or to reckon.
Yeah, yeah.
It's called Song, which is a great name for a song, isn't it? Just to avoid confusion. She dwelt among trodden ways. Look, it's even got trodden. You know, let's definitely tell it's northern.
I like that.
She dwelt amongst trodden ways, beside the springs of Dove, a maid whom there were none to praise, and very few to love. A violet by a mossy stone, half hidden from the eye, fair as a star when only one is shining in the sky. She lived unknown, and few could know when Lucy ceased to be. But she is in her grave, and oh, the difference to me. It's a cheerful song, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's a cheerful little song. It's a bit of a Morrissey in the making. Do
Yorkshire.
you want to do another tune? Have you got another tune in you?
Yeah, I do. I ain't got the top string. I can't be playing guitar. I don't really do about 5 tunes.
What about the melodic?
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah.
You've got one of them, haven't you? It would seem counterintuitive for a lot of people not to have a melodic. Oh yeah, I forgot about my signature instrument. I'm never without. There we go.
live and direct.
Let me see what.
Chance of this one. I went onto Instagram at 1 minute to 9. Randomly went to Alpha Stepper's Instagram, yeah. And it's like, Alpha Stepper's playing out live at 9 o'clock. I was like, whoa, chances of that. Clicked, skid a bing on it, punted the thing, went on Facebook. Alpha Stepper asked him, blim blam blim, yes, chances of that, I'm there. Mate comes in 5 minutes later, right, we're streaming live. Oh, sorry, bed. I don't think it's going to affect your stats too bad. nice that, wasn't it? Cheers. Ah.
Right, okay. In that case, well, you don't think you can find it? Okay, if you can hang on for just a few minutes, we're going to have one final little act for the evening. Hopefully, if we can find the poem, which it's not going to be me, it's going to be Maya is going to read it. I'm just seeing is this something that I can. Something I can read out to you while we're waiting. I suppose I'm just seeing some of the kind of more religiously inspired things. It is a Saturday night, so we don't want to get too, too deep on it. But just want to say, like, people that are watching, this is to Ellie, and I think Susie was watching earlier, and Dominic, and another guest whose name I can't pronounce, but may have been actually Alexander. I'm not sure. Just that hope that you're all keeping well and keeping sane as well as you can in these insane days, and that we're all together and we're all trying our best to kind of like see our way through into this strange new world that we found ourselves in, and it is scary times. We all feel under threat, but you've got to remember that we are all out there for each other. And I think this has really been shown in the way that people have been treating each other recently, and I've been really it's been really humbling to see how people have been really pulling the stops out to look after each other. But much as we want to help other people, we've also got to look after ourselves. I think to try and do a little bit every day, just a bit of self-love, a bit of self-love, nice hot bath, do something to treat yourself. And if any of you guys are at all religiously inclined, I've also taken quite a lot to saying a few prayers and think of other people and think of people who are in distress, people who aren't lucky enough to have lovely, cheerful and creative housemates like we've got here, people who are living on isolation, living alone, and if you feel inspired to say a little prayer or just put a thought in your head, I think it really helps send a thought of love and security and health and well wishes to people that might be in less fortunate circumstances than ourselves in these trying times. I don't know whether Maya's going to find this poem or not. Oh, I can hear somebody coming down the stairs. This might be her coming back. Is it? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed our little sort of broadcast tonight. It was hastily cobbled together, but we'll hopefully do a few more like this with some different acts and a bit more music or a bit more, I don't know, some like reading or discussions or something like that.
Okay, I'll say a little poem.
Okay, there we are. Do you want to take the
Yeah, I thought I'd do a little poem by me. Okay, hello. Okay. Love is guilty in your bed. Okay, this is my poem. Love is guilty in your bed, dreaming of death, stripped open, fleshy delight, open all night, second sight, the morning is bright, and I don't know what I'm doing. Tumbling down, feeling hurt, all I wanted was to feel you alive, but instead I'm lurking, trying not to be seen in the light. 1,000 arrows poke out of my chest. I miss your scent. I know what I'm giving up for Lent, that is love, butterflies, cold sweats, heart beating, blood rushing so fast. Okay, that was one of my poems. Thank you.
Yeah, great.
Okay, where was my really good one that I did? Let's see.
Hard to see in the light, isn't it?
I did a really good one. What was one that I really liked? Can you stop doing that, Bob, please? Thank you. No, you can do it. I don't know. It's just.
I was just providing some
okay, some little interlude entertainment. Okay.
Did you find one?
I don't know if this one is a bit too much or. Okay, no, I won't read that one because that one is a bit.
I'm sure the people who are watching will not be shocked. There's no children watching. I'm sure. You know, it's 10:30 at night. I'm sure they're all grown ups. It's exciting now. We're just going back. Wow. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Brilliant. It's very funky light. Yeah. Definitely. It speeds up as well.
Oh, please.
Yeah, maybe not.
Sorry, it's in my ear and I can't stand loud noises. You know that. It's so annoying.
Okay. I was just trying to play.
You were just trying to like make me like have a nervous breakdown. Thank you.
You find the one you want to do?
Yeah. Okay, that one was finished. One of them is too much, and the other one is oh god.
One's too much, and one's too little.
Yeah. Oh god, a lot of them aren't even.
So I do another William Blake one while you're waiting, while you're looking. You know.
Oh.
Spring. Sound the flute. Now it's mute. Birds delight. Day and night.
Okay, I found one from my friend Chloe that I did ages ago.
Okay, I'll just finish this one. Nightingale in the dale. Lark in sky. Merrily.
Oh, no one cares.
Merrily.
Come on, go away. Dear Chloe, the greatest friend a girl could ever wish for. I will start by saying that I feel like such a Philistine. I have been going on a bit loopy recently and I need you and I want you more. This gets funny after a while. Then anything. You make me smile when I'm glum. You even shave the hairs on my bum. You are there in my hours of need. I love you more than wine and weed. I love you more than the stars in the sky. When we argue, it makes me cry and cry. You make me laugh and dance and sing. With you, I do not worry about a thing. Because this is when we thought, I'm sorry for being such a fool. You may feed me beef tea custard gruel. My mind can sometimes fly off the plot, but remember that I love you more than a lot. Without you, my life would be shit. What would I do without your razor-sharp wit? Although life can be cold, with you there is a story waiting to unfold.
Oh,
and that was from my one of my best friends, Chloe.
You should send her it.
Yeah, and I found it today, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. And it's yeah.
You want to do one more before we say goodbye for the night? I'm just going to see if you've got any reactions from the audience. Ellie says, well done, brave lady. And Ellie says, Maya, I can't believe you just pushed it over. Ellie also says this is interesting and upbeat music and a great distraction from my crochet rage. Crochet rage. I can't imagine what that is. Anyway, I think we're losing them. So we'll
okay. Oh no. Okay.
One more
Right.
say goodnight.
Sorry. Okay. I can't find the really good one that I wanted to say, but okay. Oh, this is. Oh. Oh.
So you could find it when you were in the
Yeah.
Is it the lack of light, maybe?
No, it was in maybe the other sketchbook.
Ah.
And I found one that was really,
There's quite a lot of
I'm actually very proud of that.
oh well.
Yeah.
There's be another time. You can save it for next time. We'll probably do another one.
Yeah, the other one is actually a bit was when I got okay, this one is about when I got abused, but I don't know.
It's alright, there's only Ellie, I think it's only Ellie and somebody and Dom watching, so I'm sure
Okay. You caused lacerations in my anal canal. You leave me hanging on a meat hook. Your cold blue eyes, sinister smile. You do realize I have never been loved. All the abuse you give to me, I mistake for, and I take it as your heart. You're empty as my glass. As I try and kill my innocence, please damage my love. Leave me as destitute as you.
That's harsh. That's harsh. That must have been a difficult time.
Well, yeah, it was a very difficult time because, yeah, it was very painful, and obviously, in a lot of ways, I know I'm not really making it sound like it's really, I don't seem like it's that bad anymore, but it's because I'm kind of blocking it out, but it was a very horrible time because, obviously, like, when you have something like that happen, it kind of, like, you feel that, you know, in a way, you just want to be loved, and, you know, someone fucks you up the ass and tears your asshole open, basically, so that it's bleeding and, you know, all that, like, and red raw and stuff, and you feel like, you know, and says that they're going to go and laugh about it with all their friends, and you just feel like, you know, that is, you know, and all you just want is love, so it's just, you know, and obviously, like, you kind of mistake that, you know, obviously you think you mistake it for love in a way, I don't know, but, yeah, so.
Ellie says, you're the bravest girl I know, hugs and love.
Aw, thank you, Ellie.
She also says she's trying to learn to crochet a guinea pig and doesn't know what she's doing.
Okay. Yeah, I want to start doing crocheting. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think we should sign off for now.
Okay. Love you guys. Bye.
Thank you very much for tuning in to our strange evening of music and poetry, and we will have another session another time. And I'm really excited to have finally figured out how to use YouTube stream. So hope you all are fine and safe in your beds, and that you are all gonna have a nice rest tonight. And it's gonna be a beautiful day tomorrow. So make sure you get out there and get some exercise in the sunshine. Good night.